Well, I don't know about you guys, but today I woke up and enjoyed a tall glass of liberal tears for breakfast. In a few hours, I'll have another glass at lunch, and tonight I'll have yet another glass with dinner. Between these meals, I'll be watching some of the most unhinged lefty liberal media meltdowns over Donald Trump's historic 2024 presidential election victory. Join me, won't you?
These Democratic leaders are simpletons. They're servants of the donor class. So they go in there like, oh, donor, give me money, please. And I made an ad. I'm Kamala Harris. I'm full of joy. Okay, well, what did that get you?
We still have an electorate, 70 million plus, that will be voting for a man who said he was going to assassinate for treason the chairman of the Joint Chiefs because he didn't support him on January the 6th, who has said just in recent days he was going to execute Liz Cheney with a firing squad, 9 guns pointed and shooting at her face. A man who has said that he was going to shut down CBS because he didn't like how they edited an interview. A man who said he was going to be a dictator from day one. A man who said he was going to terminate the Constitution. A man who said he was going to use the army and he was going to use the National Guard on his political opponents. I literally could go on all day, and yet you talk to Trump voters and they'll go, he didn't say that.
Y'all see I got my blue on. I done cried so much that my blue went up, and I have to wear red because it's my freaking job. If I didn't have to wear this stupid ass color, I wouldn't be wearing it. Trust and believe me. Trust and believe me. I hate red so much in my... Right now, I don't even know what to do. I've never hated red so much in my life until now. I hate red. Hate the fact that I have to wear this color today. I really do. Because I don't represent Trump at all. Because that man about to walk up in that White House and he about to tear shit up. He about to tear shit up. It's about to be so much police brutality. It's about to be so many black men being pulled over and gunned down for no freaking reason. It's about to be so much unnecessary white racism. Oh, white privilege is going to be so high right now. And it's so sad. It's so sad. Y'all really voted for a man to control our pussies.
I think this is a big, huge part of the story that it's hard to even digest fully at this moment. But you have Elon Musk, who owns Twitter, X, whatever we're calling it these days, X, who is a disinformation propagandist and now has could potentially have a direct line to the Oval Office.
Women lost their reproductive rights, where there was a very heavy push to get women to focus on not putting in place, re-electing, putting back into the White House the person who was responsible for taking those rights away and restoring them. But that message obviously was not enough to get enough white women to vote for Vice President Harris, a fellow woman. This will be the second opportunity that white women in this country have to change the way that they interact with the patriarchy.
If I wake up tomorrow and anybody besides Auntie, Madam, Vice President, Kamala Harris is president tomorrow, I'm gonna crash out. I'm crashing out. Because the last time I went to bed and I left the country in y'all hands, I thought I was going to wake up to Hillary Clinton being president.
I'm mystified in some ways, simply because we're talking about a twice impeached, 4 times indicted, convicted on 34 felony counts, former president. That's one bucket. Then in another bucket, you have all of the things he's been saying on the campaign trail that gets to the decency that the woman was talking about in that last report, and how she wanted to vote for Vice President Harris because she didn't like that Madison Square Garden rally. I am mystified that despite all of that, he's gaining support compared to 2020.
I hate to be the person that gets on here and cries, but this could break me and my parents apart because they just don't understand what they voted for and like what it means and the bigotry and hatred that they stand behind, and how I am trying to be a good person. I'm not Catholic like they are, which is ironic because it's religion's supposed to make you love.
By the way, Iowa has been called by CNN at least for Trump.
Iowa called for Trump, so there goes that nonsense. I'm getting revved up here on a significant rant. So, because Kamala Harris is not winning, and the people who thought that Kamala Harris was going to win a landslide are totally wrong.
Good evening. It is looking like America has gone for Trump. What's gone wrong?
Evidently, the majority of basically whites in this country willing to accept a dishonorable human being, someone who has been convicted of 34 felonies, someone who has been openly and brazenly racist, someone who has, talked about his love for Putin and Kim Jong-un and made some statements favorable to Hitler. It doesn't matter.
This is all why you don't like him, but why has America voted for him?
Racism.
I think if nothing else, what Trump has opened up, it's a Pandora's box of madness and hellscape. We get that. But he's also opened up, and he can trash the historic leaders of the Republican Party, and people applaud him.
Well, and he can trash Latinos and women.
But he also has a machismo and a masculinity that he uses very aggressively. And it just, for whatever reason, he seems to be very good at beating women.
It's a pure Project 2025 in miniature in Florida. And that kind of extreme, sort of extremist right-wing fascist type government in Florida, does that make it a more attractive place?
That is Joy Reid on MSNBC freaking out about the red wave. And with commentary like that, you wonder why people are switching off from the mainstream media.
Donald J. Trump is now president of the United States.
Well, it looks like the Democrats are going to have to wait at least another 4 years to turn this country into the communist dystopia of their dreams. And as you can tell by some of these clips, they ain't happy about it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until the next one, peace.